Mr. Speaker, families in my community do raise the cost of food as a very real concern. That's why we put forward measures like the grocery rebate. That's why we're introducing new reforms that will increase competition. But if the Conservatives would like to help, there's something the opposition leader can do. He can pick up the phone, because as I'm sure he knows, his chief advisor, Jenny Byrne, is actually a registered lobbyist for Loblaws in Ontario.
Oh, they think they got a gotcha moment, right?
I would invite the opposition leader to do what we all know is one of his favorite things. Take a look in the mirror.
Take a look in the mirror, he says.
Order.
Let's go, Andrew Scheer. Put him in his place.
Order.
Oh, keeps muting the mic, dude.
The honourable member from Regina Capel.
I hate that.
From a government who literally wrote a check on taxpayers' dollars to give Loblaws millions of dollars for new fridges. I'm going to correct the record there, Mr. Speaker. The minute, it's not families that are raising grocery prices in stores. It's this government with their carbon tax. The principle of the carbon tax is to make everyday things in life more expensive and more punishing. But the Prime Minister doesn't care because he never has to deal with those costs. He doesn't have to pay the carbon tax on his flights or put packages of beef back on the shelf. Will he finally have some mercy on Canadian families and axe the tax?
The Honourable Minister for Housing, Infrastructure and Communities.
Mr. Speaker, I'm sure you'll agree with me that it's hard to accept criticisms with the Conservatives when the person responsible to run their campaign is getting paid on the side to lobby two governments, Loblaws, the giant grocery chain that is actually causing families to pay so much more for groceries than they were previously. On this side of the House, we're going to put measures on the table that are going to help put families put food on the table. The Conservatives will align themselves with big grocery chains. We're going to do everything we can to make life more affordable.
Hear, hear.
The honourable member from Foothills.
Today, Conservatives tabled a motion asking the NDP Liberal Carbon Tax Coalition to cancel their plans to increase the carbon tax on April 1st. After 8 years, this Prime Minister is not worth the cost, and farmers' carbon tax bills prove that. The numbers are staggering. Prairie Gold Potatoes in southern Alberta is paying $1,500 in carbon taxes every single day. Wow. That's unsustainable, and they have no option but to pass that on to consumers. Will the Prime Minister finally axe his plan to increase the carbon tax on April 1st and make food and farming more affordable?
Here, here. The Honourable Minister for the Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The impacts of climate change on our agricultural sector are incredible, which is why we've put in place measures to help our farmers diminish their greenhouse gas emissions. Let's talk about how much farmers in our colleagues, the member from Carleton received $2.4 million in the member from Carleton, in the writing of the member from Dufferin-Caledon, $3.7 million. In the writing of the member from Haldimand Norfolk, $22 million, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member, before I get to the honourable member of Foothills, I'm going to ask members, please, once again, to please limit your comments to the person who...
Thanks for watching the video to the very end. If you'd like to subscribe, I've made it very easy. You can do so by clicking right there. If you'd like to watch another House of Commons highlight clip, you can do so by clicking right there. And if you'd like to subscribe to my main channel, Mistersunshinebaby, where it's all Canadian political news, then you can do so by tapping up there. Subscribing is absolutely free. There's a button down below that says subscribe. If you'd like to join and become a member and financially contribute, you could do so as well. Thank you so much for watching this video.